Hello, dear students. Welcome to the podcast of Urban Geography. This is Rashid Aziz Faridi from Department of Geography, AMU Aligarh. Today we will discuss about 10 characteristics of an urban civilization. You all know that first the settlements were rural. After that, with the diversification of economy, they changed into urban settlements. So we will discuss here 10 parameters, 10 necessary conditions of urban systems. The first is size and density of cities. The town should have a minimum density. It may differ from country to country, but there should be some great density of a town. Then only the urban settlement is classified in cities or urban settlement as per. Size also matters. Generally, the town is bigger than a village, which is the basic unit of settlement. Second is full-time specialization of labor. As we have talked earlier, that diversification of economy is the main thing, is a must for urban civilization. With diversification of economy, full-time specialization of labor comes. Specialization of production among workers was institutionalized in urban systems, as were systems of distribution and exchange. Third is, and very important one is, concentration of surplus. There should be some concentration of surpluses for an urban economy to thrive and grow. There were social means of the collection and management of the surplus production of farmers and artisans, which they can sell and they can earn disposable income. This disposable income is very important for urban systems to grow. Then the fourth one is class structured society. Urban system has a class structured society. There are classes in urban systems. A privileged ruling class of religious, political, and military functions organized and directed the society. These ruling classes organize the society, the urban society. State organization. There was a well structured political organization which membership is based on residence. This replaced political identification is based on kinship. These are the primary characteristics of an urban system, an urban town. Now there are some secondary characteristics. Monumental public works. There were collective enterprises in the form of temples, places, storehouses, and irrigation systems, which are monumental, which serve a great number of population, and which also serves to show the strength of this ruling class, a ruling deity. Long distance trade is the seventh trade. There should be a long distance trade in an urban system. The urban system should have a long distance trade with outside world, without which the urban system doesn't grow enough to a thriving urban system. Actually, urban system economy should be thriving one, otherwise it declines. So, for an urban system to thrive and to stabilize and to survive. It should grow. If it doesn't grow, it will not survive. Most likely, it will not survive. A standardized monumental artwork. There are some standardized monumental artwork in an urban system. The ruler patronizes the artist, the highly developed art form which gives expression to symbolic identification and aesthetic enjoyment. These artworks work as distinct identity of that urban town or that city. In Greek city-states, this was the important case. This was the main raison d'être of growing the urban system. And the ninth point is the art of ninth characteristic is the art of writing facilitated the processes of social organization and management. When the urban system grew, the art of writing, the art of keeping records, facilitated the processes of social organization and management. Without this record keeping, urban system cannot grow beyond a certain extent. So it is a very important characteristic of an urban system. 10th is arithmetic geometry and astronomy. Arithmetic geometry and astronomy also contributed to the growth of urban system in ancient times. Exact predictive science and engineering were initiated in an urban system. So these are the 10 characteristics, 10 must characteristics of an urban civilization. I will repeat for the sake of memorizing it. First is size and density of cities. Second is full-time specialization of labor. Third is concentration of surplus. Fourth is class structure society. Fifth is state organization. Sixth is monumental public work. Seventh is long distance trade. Eighth is standardized monumental artwork. Ninth is the art of writing. And 10th is arithmetic geometry and astronomy. So these are the 10 must characteristics of an urban civilization. You can see details of it in consequent lectures, and as you know, on my blog, Rashid's blog, rashidfaridi.com. You can consult that blog and give. Bye for now.